This is WJCL 22 Morning News. See us now.
A Savannah City Council candidate is charged with disorderly conduct and criminal trespass, the seat he's running for, and if he's still eligible for the position. A plane crash in Jessup leaves a veteran dead. We'll break down exactly what happened. And a bill to give South Carolina teachers 6 weeks paid parental leave heads to the state Senate. Why one former Beaufort County teacher says the bill is important. Thanks for starting your day with WJCL 22. Good Friday morning. I'm Nikiya Carrero. This morning, Stephen Smith's family is offering a $35,000 reward for information leading to an arrest in the teen's death. Investigators reopened this case due to information they found during the investigation of Maggie and Paul Murdoch's murder. Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, who's promised to protest on his behalf, has already made her way to the Big Apple. Last night, she criticized the city's mayor and district attorney on Twitter, saying she saw people falling over on drugs in the streets. She said, quote, "But all these communist Democrats care about is arresting President Trump for their made-up fake crimes." Happening today, people in Savannah can attend a workshop to learn tips that could help lower your power bill. It's set to start this morning at 10:30 in Woodville. And another will be held tomorrow at 10 in Carver Village. Good morning, Emma. Alexis Walden was just 26 years old when she was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. And she says she didn't give up hope, not just for herself, but also her 5-year-old son. And that's what it looks like to win the Masters and take home your first green jacket. John Ram won yesterday during his 7th trip to the tournament. Legendary golfer Tiger Woods withdrew from the Masters due to a foot injury. Our Preston Harvey will walk you through the highs and lows of the tournament coming up in sports. The Spring Fair in Rincon is back. You're invited to come out to Freedom Park weekdays from 5 until 11 and noon till 11 on weekends. The fair ends Sunday. In Effingham County, deputies are looking for a missing girl after she sent cryptic messages to her family. Take a look at your screen. They say no one has seen 15-year-old Mallory Williams since she left her Guyton home more than a week ago. That's right, Frank. Anderson Cooper sat down with these 2 survivors, Latavia McGee, who is a mother of 5, and Eric Williams, who was shot several times. This started back in March when a group of 4 drove from South Carolina to Mexico so McGee could have a cosmetic procedure done. Take a listen as she walks us through what happened when they turned down the wrong street.
We turned down this little side road because we was going to see if that led us to the destination and we was going to turn around. We heard a car beat the horn and pulled around us. Zendel was in the back seat. He said, "Don't stop." He saw a gun. We drove through a few streets and corners until we got back on the main street. And that's when a gang of shooting started. Zendel and Shaheed, they jumped out to run and they were gunned down. That's when Shaheed said, "I love y'all and I'm gone." And he died right there. I just told him I'm sorry because I asked him to come with me. And he was like, "It's okay, I'm your brother. I'm supposed to be there for you."
Zendel Brown and Shaeed Woodard lost their lives on this trip. We've told you the cartel issued an apology and later turned over the group responsible for the shooting and kidnapping. McGee describes the moment one of the men told them he would fight to get them home. He was like, "There's nothing that we can do to bring your 2 brothers back." He was like, "But we're sorry. Somebody made the wrong call. They was high and drunk. And I'm from America too." And he said, I'm fighting with my boss for him to give y'all up. He's like, "I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but we're gonna try to get y'all back home to y'all family." He's like, "When I give y'all up, I'm gonna leave too because they're gonna kill me for letting y'all go." The captors later blindfolded the 2 and moved them along with the bodies of their relatives to this red shack where authorities found them. And there's so much more to this emotional interview. We'll have more coming up in 30 minutes about what happened during their time spent with the kidnappers. Right now, a bill to give South Carolina teachers 6 weeks paid parental leave is on the way to the state Senate. This week, the bill passed the State House unanimously. Our Brooke Butler talked to a new mother and former Beaufort County teacher about the benefits of this legislation. All new this morning, a top politician wants to impeach Supreme Court Justice and Savannah native Clarence Thomas. Justice Thomas is facing criticism after a bombshell report from ProPublica that says he and his wife went on lavish trips. Mace is now pushing the Food and Drug Administration to ignore the ruling, saying it's already FDA approved. She also believes it's not up to the court to make that decision.
It's not up to us to decide as legislators or even, as the court system that whether or not this is the right drug to use or not.
The ceremony is set to start at noon, and this morning our Olivia Wild tells us how the tournament is already impacting businesses across our area. Well, Emma, we've been saying that these people were actually a group of friends. Well, the two survivors are now saying they're actually family. We want to warn you that some of the details you're going to hear could be hard to listen to. Last night, Latavia McGee and Eric Williams spoke about the trip that turned into a nightmare back in March. The time is now 8:23. Former UGA quarterback and Blackshear native Stetson Bennett throws the first pitch at the Atlanta Braves home opener. We'll show you the big moment next. Plus, home state campaigning, a look at presidential candidate Nikki Haley's most recent stop in South Carolina. Plus, helping kids and families in need. The new center opening in our area and the other receiving a major donation. The push to get rid of taxes on feminine hygiene products is moving forward in South Carolina. Coming up, we've learned how much money it could help you save. Plus, an event happening this week helping you file your taxes and apply for benefits and get free health care screenings. We'll tell you all about it coming up.